Alright everyone, so it is December 28th. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm back on a favorite spot here in southern Calvert County. It's been a while since I've been here. I've got some stuff I want to tell you, but let's see if we can catch some fish today. Welcome to another episode of Fishing Southern Maryland. Welcome to another episode of Fishing Southern Maryland. I'm your host, David. Getting a bite right in there. Must be a small bluegill or something like that. Is a branch underwater. See if we can get my jig back. Okay, got it back. Ah, come on. Will I get it back? Yeah, I got it back. It's the story of my fishing right now. There's one, finally. A little largemouth, all right. A little largemouth. Yeah, there we go. Little guy. But at least we got one today. Okay, you may be able to tell from the actual ripples on the lake, maybe a little bit of wind noise, that the actual breeze is picking up. I'm going to paddle over to the other side and then go up that one little finger of the lake to try to get out of the wind. While I'm paddling over there, I thought I would bring you up to speed with what's been going on. If you're a longtime viewer, maybe even a subscriber, you know that I usually come out with a video once a week, usually on Sundays, featuring somewhere where I've gone. Last 2 weeks, haven't had a video. Well, to be honest with you, the reason why? Because I didn't really get a chance to do much fishing, and the fishing I did didn't necessarily pan out the way I would like. I'd go out, catch one bluegill, maybe one bass or something like that one I just caught back there. But again, I'm not going to put out a video just showing really one fish. My time has become of an essence right now. Again, it's winter. The winter sports season has started, and I'm an assistant swim coach at the school where I teach. That means after school, there's no chance for me to be able to go fishing. I'm teaching a topic this year that, again, I haven't taught in 17 years. So one day every weekend is spent by me trying to get plans ready for the following week. My family and I, we just returned just yesterday from a trip down to see my oldest son who lives in Florida. Again, everything going on with COVID, trying to self-isolate after returning, I couldn't think of a better place to self-isolate than here on the kayak. I will admit that I did catch some fish while I'm down there. I'll show you some of the footage right here. That's a fish. Oh, don't get down in that. Don't get down in that. Got a largemouth. Little largemouth. There we go. On a little beetle spin here in Florida. That looks like a little nicer fish. Get it out of that. Come on. He'll come out. There he goes. There we go. Yeah, nicer fish. Much nicer fish. But in all honesty, it wasn't something where I had a great time. I tried to do some pond hopping to try to catch fish from multiple ponds in that area of Clearwater, Largo, Florida. But I never really got more than 1 or 2 fish from one pond on one day, and then 3 from another on a different pond. I need to get my fishing mojo back. I'm actually experiencing a little bit of pain in my right elbow. If you watch my videos, you know I cast with my right hand. So I experienced a little bit of tendonitis in the elbow. That's probably due to the fact that I'm throwing some baits that are a little bit heavy for some of the rods that I'm using. So I got to do some study up on that. Got to rest the elbow. Again, with everything going on, I'm experiencing a little bit, not a lot, but I'm experiencing a little bit of anxiety in trying to make sure I'm keeping my family and myself safe with everything going on with the number of cases rising all over the state of Maryland. Again, fishing is supposed to be a release for me, a chance for me to get out, have a good time, spend some time in the environment, and thank God for what He's given us. I got to get my fishing mojo back. That's my desire, that's my goal for 2022. Just got to figure out how to do so. Thanks for listening to my confession. Let's get back to fishing. We got a fish. I think we got a bluegill. Yes, sir. Little bluegill. Caught on a Panfish Magnet. Just had a bite. Put it back in that general area. It's so subtle. I think we got another small largemouth. This time on Panfish Magnet. Cold temperatures. Again, the bite was so subtle, the float barely even moved. That's fish number 4. I think it's a bluegill. Yep, bluegill. I thought that area just deserved a fish right in there. And we got another largemouth. Got some deeper water here. The slope of the actual shoreline doesn't come out nice and horizontal. It kind of comes out and just drops down to the actual lake surface, which means it probably just continues to do so out for a while, which means we've got some deeper water, so hopefully the fish are able to find some warm water in there if they're not over in the sun. My gosh, look at the colors on that bluegill. Wow, those are beautiful. I haven't taken a picture of a fish yet, but I'm going to take a picture of you. My gosh, those colors are gorgeous. Stay down. Stay down, because that's a nice crappie. That's a real nice crappie. My goodness, look at you. Oh, you son of a gun. Ugh. A net right there, David. Use it. Okay, what have we got here? Another largemouth. Subtle, subtle bite. Okay, another bluegill. Perhaps a red ear. That would be a bluegill. Bluegill number 5. If I were a superstitious person, I'd say I'd have to catch another bass to equal it out. Well, it's nice when you speak things into happening, because there's bass number 5. Okay, so for a day when I want to start putting together that fishing mojo, I think I did okay today. 10 fish, 5 largemouth, 5 bluegill. Couldn't have split it any better than that. Have to admit that I'm a little disappointed in myself for losing that crappie when I've got a net right there. So again, do better, David. Enjoyable. Air temperatures right now, probably in the low 50s. A little bit of a breeze is pushing me back towards the launch right now, which I'm kind of enjoying. Partially cloudy skies. I really can't complain. Yeah, it's winter. The bite isn't going to be always that great, but just have to remember, fish are cold-blooded. So they're going to seek out warmer water, and they're not really going to chase bait that much. So, cast it out there, put it under a float, just kind of wait. Watch the float real good, see if it just starts to move. That's when you go ahead and try to set your hook. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, like and subscribe, and tight lines. Okay, so working on getting that fishing mojo back, getting a chance to get out and just enjoy myself. Had a nice time today. I think I did pretty well. I got 10 fish, split evenly between largemouth,